What is up, YouTube? Spectacular Spider Grandpa coming back at you with a contest entry for Who Dat Comics 100 subscriber giveaway he has going on. Who Dat, congratulations, 100, man. I hope to get there myself real soon. I'm at like 90 something. I've been watching your channel since you were part of the previous silent auction, and that goes into one of the questions you want answered. What do I like about your channel? One, for the simple fact, your quality of books you have in your collection, and some of them you're currently trying to sell on Comic Noob's silent auction. Man, you got some great books there, brother. Makes me jealous every time I see them. What I don't like, I don't really know, man. Maybe throw some, some comic related stuff up in your background or something. I know that's easier said than done, but that's the only really fault I find in your channel. I can't think of any. You're doing an awesome freaking job, man. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Let's keep going here. Number 2 question he wants to know is what subscription boxes do I like? I am currently subscribed to the Marvel what the hell box is that? The Marvel Collector's Core. I love that box. Next box I have is the Spider-Man box. Can't wait for that. I am also subscribed to the DC Legion of Collectors box. The last pop, the Enchantress, that was freaking amazing. Completed my Suicide Squad collection. Any other boxes I would like to subscribe to? I probably would subscribe to the Star Wars Legion, Smuggler's Bounty box. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And why I'm not subscribed to that, I don't know. But, it is what it is. There is also another, but I don't know if it's Loot Crate. There's so many of them. I always see these cool prints that come in the boxes. There was one just recently of Zoom from the Flash TV show that was freaking amazing. But yeah, so there's a few out there I would subscribe to. 2 I'm getting right now. Oh, I am just to throw in there, I guess it's a sub box. I am also subscribed to Pop in the Box, which is a whole nother getting off the comic book topic here. He also wants to know what my favorite superhero is. Of course, everybody knows that's Spider-Man. And pretty much, any Spider-related character, Spider-Woman, Spider-Gwen, Silk. I love that. I love the Spider-Verse. Marvel or DC? Anybody knows me, I'm a Marvel guy. DC's great, but Marvel, man, Marvel is where it's at. I've had this book for many years. I think I paid $50 for this when it came out, and it just, some of you may have it, some of you may not, but it was my encyclopedia during my first collection. This is before, kids, this is before we had, check this shit out, guys. I actually have a bookmark in this, you guys are gonna trip the fuck out. Getting off the Marvel thing, look at, I have a bookmark. This is, I don't know if this was from Time Magazine or what, but it doesn't really say. This was from 1992. So anyway, moving on. Yeah, this is a pretty cool book. The history of Marvel. Some great artwork in here. I've had, it stinks too. I've had this for years. Goes all the way back to the very beginning. I'm a Marvel guy, man. Look, Look, kids, you know, before the internet, this is how we had to look up our shit. Pretty awesome book here. I actually have the DC one too, so. So, yep, Marvel for life, baby. What got you into comics? Who that wants to know? Probably, you know, growing up in the late 70s, early 80s, it was the Spider-Man cartoon, and then it was Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends. Um, I love them two cartoons, man. Spider-Man's villains, it really got me going. And then, you know, I posted this in another video that I really didn't have access to a comic book shop. I grew up in Chicago, and it's not like I could walk to a comic book store. And you know, so the only comic related items media I would get was the cartoons, Spider-Man cartoons. And then, of course, He-Man, G.I. Joe, and Transformers were my favorite too. Like I've always said before, the first actual comic book I did pick up was on a road trip to Colorado. We stopped at a convenience store and they had some Spider-Man comic books, and I begged my mom to get them, and boom, you know, it just took off from there. When I sold my collection a couple years ago, I had about 8,000 comic books. First Venom, first Deadpool, all kinds of key issues, man. It brings a tear to my eye just thinking about all them great books I sold. And I recently started collecting back again this November, and the reason I'm collecting now is my daughter had a baby last year, and I'm hoping to pass on my useless knowledge of comic books and pop related, you know, anything pop culture, and my love of Star Wars, horror movies. I want to pass on all this knowledge to my grandson. My daughter never really took to any of this stuff. She played video games for a small bit. She's playing Pokemon Go now, but never with the passion that I have, and hopefully I could instill that knowledge into him. So yeah, that's the 5 questions he has. Who dat? Brother, man, congratulations on 100. Keep on doing what you're doing, and be kind to one another, guys. This is Spider Grandpa. Peace.